paying for a miracle, the deadly cost of faith healing. If your child was dying, would you kneel and pray, or pick up the phone and call a doctor? For most people, the answer is obvious, but for others, prayer is the only answer, even in medical emergencies. This isn't about spiritual comfort, it's about when religious belief replaces real-world action, and when it does, the results can be deadly. So what is faith healing? Faith healing is the belief that illness can be cured by divine power, through prayer, rituals, or the laying on of hands. It happens in churches, revival tents, private homes, and even broadcast on television. But when prayer is used instead of medical care, it stops being hope and starts becoming harm. So what people believe can become neglect. Every year, people, including children, die from treatable conditions because their caregivers believed that prayer would be enough. Not because they were trying to harm them, but because they were convinced that faith could heal. In many of these cases, simple medical interventions could have saved lives, with antibiotics, insulin, or even just calling the emergency services. So we have the illusion of miracles. And why do people believe in miracles? Because sometimes people do recover, and religion takes credit. But when they don't, it's blamed on the person's lack of faith. That's the trap. If you're cured, it's a miracle. If you die, it's your fault for doubting. There's no way to prove it wrong, and that's exactly why it's so dangerous. Many religions exploit the desperate. Faith healing isn't always sincere. In many cases, it's a business. Prominent preachers have built empires selling miracle cures, prayer water, and healing events. They get rich, and the sick get promises. And when nothing improves, the blame goes right back to the victim. Religion somehow overrides responsibility. What's worse, in some places, religious belief is legally protected, even when it results in preventable death. Parents and guardians can deny children medical care and face no consequences, simply by citing faith. But no belief system should ever come before a child's right to live. You see, hope needs help. Hope can inspire. Faith can comfort. But neither is a substitute for medicine. When belief demands that we sit and watch someone suffer instead of helping them, that belief is broken. If your God requires a child to die untreated to prove loyalty, maybe it's not a God worth following. Have you witnessed the harm of faith healing firsthand? Share your experience in the comments. Let's break the silence and protect those who can't protect themselves.